Good morning, all of you. Today we are going to do the experiment of adder by using op amp, one rheostat, that is variable resistance, variable resistance of 10 kilo ohm, and two 3.3 kilo ohm resistors, 4.7 kilo ohm two resistors, and 100 kilo ohm three resistors. Now we go for the circuit. This is the circuit of adder. So here we are taking R0, R1, R2 as 100 kilo ohm. As you can see here, R0, R1, R2. These three resistors we are taking as 100 kilo ohm. And here we have 3.3 kilo, 3.3 kilo. Same as 4.7 kilo, 4.7 kilo. These are the variable resistance 10 kilo ohm and 10 kilo ohm, which has three leads. One terminal will be variable here and here, and remaining will be fixed. So we are using two variable resistance. This is an op amp. So we will see the connections now. This is the power supply, minus 15 to op amp as well as these two resistors, and plus 15 volt to these two resistors as well as to op amp. In this figure, plus 15 and minus 15 is not given, and this positive terminal of the op amp is grounded, and these are the voltage universal meters to measure the voltage, output voltage from here. This is input 2, input 1. Input 1 is here. We will measure by using universal meters, multimeters. U in 1, U in 2. We will add these two to get the output. Okay. And also, as per the formula, we have this formula minus RF by R, and input voltages are U in 1, U in 2, and so on. As you see in the formula, there is minus here, minus forward resistance by R. So whatever we get the addition of 2 or 3 input voltages, the value will be negative. We will see the connections here. We have here 3.3, 3.3, 4.7, 4.7, 10 kilo variable, 10 kilo variable. Here 100 kilo, 100 kilo, 100 kilo, R0, R1, R2. This is op amp. Now we will give the connections. And here we have universal meters, U in 1, U in 2, U output, U out. We have three universal meters. Now we will give the internal connections. This variable resistance to this variable resistance to this, as per the circuit diagram. This is positive 15 plus 15 to the upper resistance 4.7, as well as another 4.7, as well as op amp. This is plus 15 voltage supply to both to these two resistance as well as op amp. And from negative minus 15, that means minus 15, to these two resistance 3.3 kilo as well as to op amp. This is about the connections. Here it is left, and also from feedback resistance to input resistance here R0, R1, R2, and this is output here. Output I will connect directly from universal meter U out to output, as well as we have to give ground here. From non-inverting terminal of op amp to ground, already it is connected. I will use this black terminal. This is ground, and positive to upper resistance as well as to op amp, negative voltage, that is minus 15, to lower resistances as well as op amp, and this terminal is grounded, the non-inverting terminal. This is input terminal negative, you can see here, negative. Now connect the universal meters. I have connected this universal meters negative, that is ground, to each other. The second, the output to input 2, U in 2, from U in 2 to U in 1, and U in 1 to ground. And from U in 1, to check the input voltage U in 1, I am connecting here to the variable resistance, variable input. From here we will change the voltage. From here we will change the, as per the requirement of the experiment, we will change the voltage from here, from this 10 kilovolt variable resistor. In the same way, U in 2 will apply the voltages, input voltages as per the experiment, and we will use this knob, variable resistance, we will apply the input voltage, U in 1, U in 2, and we will check the output voltage from the universal meter 3. This is universal meter 2, universal meter 1, this is 3. Now we will start the experiment. Switch on the power supply, and as per the table we have here, U in 1 is 4, U in 2 is 1. So the total should be 4 plus 1, 5, and since the formula has minus, the value will be minus 5 here. 4 plus 1, 5. And as per the negative, the value will be negative. We will check here. You can see here. I am changing this to 4. Approximate value, not exact, it's not must. 4.0 something. This is U in 1. U in 2 is 1. It is almost 1.0 something. Now we got the output as so some connection is missing here. Here we can see I did not connect here. Now it's 5. 4 plus 1 something equals minus 5. 4 plus 1, 5, and as per the formula, minus 5. Is it clear? There was a connection missing here before. Now as per the table, 4 is U in 1, U in 2 is minus 3. So 4 minus 3 will be 1, and as per the formula, minus 1. So we have here 4 already set for u in 1, and this I will change it to -3. This is -3 almost. Now you can see here 4 minus 3 will be 1. As per the formula we got -1 approximately, minus 0.97. It approximately equal to -1. As per the table, you can do all this. I am taking the next value, I am leaving this and taking this. 2 input, 2u in 1 minus 5u in 2. So here I am changing this to 2. Approximate value 2, and minus 5 is u in 2. Minus 5. So you can add here 2 minus 5 will be -3. So minus of minus will be +3. You can see here the output. And the next value I am skipping this. This is a long table, so I am skipping this column and going for the next. 0 u in 1, 2 u in 2. I am making this through 0 u in 1 to approximately 0, and u in 2 as 2. Approximately 2. So 0 plus 2 will be 2, and the final value will be negative of 2. Is it clear? Now I am skipping the next column and going for this -3 plus 3. It should be 0. This column I am taking -3 plus 3. So u in 1 is -3 approximately, and this is +3. u in 2. Increase or decrease as per the requirement of the table. The rheostat value +3. u in 1 is -3, u in 2 is +3 approximately. So -3 plus 3 will be 0. Here you can see the output is 0. And the last column, I am skipping this column and going for the last column. -4 plus 6. -4 is u in 1, -4, sorry. This is -4 approximately, and this is +6. u in 2 is +6. So you can add here -4 plus 6 will be +2 as per the formula -2. This is about adder. Thank you.